our 1956 program, Requiem for a Heavyweight.
And we find ourselves today in Talmadge, Ohio at the Rodriguez Boxing Club.
So, Dave, that outfit, are we trying out for a Bozo-a-thon?
No, this is the outfit I used to wear when I was in the ring.
Really? Because it looks very new.
Well, I guess, I got knocked out so quickly when I got in the ring, I didn't actually wear it very long. At least that's what they tell me.
Well, and what about the gloves? Is that just for effect, or are you getting out of sweeping tonight?
No. I just, wanted to feel like I did in the old days.
Okay, well then maybe you should be laying on the floor as we do this.
Funny, Lisa. Hey, maybe you could lace me up while we do the segment here?
Yeah, sure. Give me your glove.
Okay. And, has this always been your fantasy?
Has what been my fantasy?
Tying me up?
No, my fantasy has been putting duct tape across your mouth.
But you already did that to me at the Canton Classic Car Museum.
I know. Dreams do come true. Hey, Dave, I see an area where your brain might kind of explode. Can
Really?
I have a piece of tape?
Yeah, sure, here.
Oh, this is great. Let me take this. There we go. There, that ought to improve things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. But why don't we talk about the movie while I lace you up? Here, give me this.
Well, we are watching the Playhouse 90 version of Requiem for a Heavyweight. Playhouse 90 was the first weekly drama program to go for a full 90-minute drama. Up to this point, all dramas had been either 30 minutes or 60 minutes long.
And our show tonight was the second episode of this series and was the original story by Rod Serling. The first episode was also written by Rod Serling. He adapted the novel Forbidden Area by Alex North.
And starring today's production is Jack Palance, Keenan Wynn, and his legendary comic father, Ed Wynn. And we're going to talk a lot about Ed in the next hosting segment.
And if the boxing scenes seem really authentic, it's because Jack Palance and Rod Serling were both professional boxers early on. And the Academy did notice that.
Yeah, that's right. Requiem received critical acclaim and dominated the 1956 Emmys by winning awards in 6 categories, including Best Direction, Best Teleplay, and Best Actor.
And Requiem also garnered Rod Serling the very first Peabody Award for television writing.
Requiem for a Heavyweight was also done on the BBC in 1957, starring Sean Connery as the boxer, and even had a small role for a young Michael Caine.
And since the BBC had no commercials, Rod Serling allowed some extra dialogue to be written in to give the actors time to change, and that would have been in place of the commercials in the American version.
And then in 1964, Rod Serling brought his play to the big screen, this time with Anthony Quinn, Jackie Gleason, and Mickey Rooney in the lead role.
This was a much darker version of the story, and the only person to reprise his role was Stanley Adams, the bookie. And the opponent for Anthony Quinn in the ring was Cassius Clay.
Now, one more version would appear, and it would be on Yugoslav television when adapted for radio television Belgrade in 1974.
Okay, with that, you are all laced up.
Great. Houston, we have a problem here?
I don't see a problem. And with that, let's take a break, catch a sketch, and get back to our 1956 program, Requiem for a Heavyweight.
Did you forget something here?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Much better. Dreams can still come true. Oh, yeah, that's right. We'll be right back.